Hello, everybody, and welcome to the ARCSOA Elite Series' return after the pandemic shutdown here. There's going to be a couple of things that we're going to cover about how ARCSOA will look the rest of the season. Because of social distancing requirements, there will be a much different ARCSOA Elite Series going forward. These are some of the things that will take place. As you can see, we are at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. We're only going to 3 more locations for the rest of the races all season. That being the Charlotte area, Daytona, and we are going to the Road Atlanta Lanier Complex. We're going back to Road Atlanta for the season finale this year. And we're going to go across the street to Lanier to run the penultimate race of the season. Qualifying will be a random draw, and there will be no fans at any of the races coming up. Teams have been limited to only 8 pit crew members and a crew chief and a driver, so 10 cars a team, 10 people a team allowed in at one time. Due to restrictions, Mentervini will not be on the grid for the rest of the season because they'll limit on teams that are based outside of the country. So tough break for Mentervini. Their season is over. So qualifying is a random draw for this race. As you can see, you got Sam and Oskin on the pole here at Charlotte for the oval race here. Tomorrow we'll be on the Roval, or the road infield road course. As you can see here, there will be no bonus points awarded to anyone for the pole sitter. All races will be a random draw, with the exception of if you did not finish the last race, you go to the back. So it's a random draw, and then all cars that DNF from the previous race will go to the back of the grid. All races are also 50% what they would normally be, so, or around there. This is a 60-lap race because we feel like the oval might get off the turnout. So we're not even going to go to the starting grid because it's all kind of a mess here. And we will try and get 2 races in one video today. So these will be rounds 12 and 13 of the Charlotte Motor Speedway. One on the Speedway, one on the infield road course. So Saturday night race is going to be here. And these drivers have not even practiced on these cars. These cars are also the same cars that will have to be used on the infield road course. So this is going to be very interesting because a lot of these cars will even be road course. Let's see what happens in this 60-lap dash here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Remember, if you do not finish this race, you will be forced to start in the rear of the next race, no matter where you randomly draw. Sam and Oskin's on the pole today. Alongside him is Ryan Griffin. Griffin needs this for the point chip. Oh, looks like Daniel Bouchard's got a problem. He'll be coming down pit road today. We also want to show our respects to those who have been protesting racial injustice in the country. But, oh, it's a tire going down on the 43. I just thought I'd say that there. And like I said, tomorrow this will be in a road course layout here. All right, here we go. Sam and Oskin leads the field down to the green, and away we go here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway here. Going to be interesting to see who will work their way forward quickly and who won't. There's Cody Lamas, the point leader, looking to try and take the lead away here from Sam and Oskin on the inside. They are also working on the 43 car right now and on the pit road. Great to see that being done here. As here, Oskin's already lost the lead as Griffin and Lamas are duking it out there. Also, there's Anthony Griffith there in the 32 car doing a great job in the middle line there. Looks like we got Jack Halleck also closing in here with help from his teammate Kenny Myatt back there as well. And oh, they got on the brakes pretty early there. Maybe a tire going down? No, it is not for him as looks like Daniel Bouchard. Oh, there's an accident almost happening there between Bolton and Griffith there. They bring it back onto the track there. Oh, no, they didn't. Griffith, Halleck, Myatt, and it looks like we got a couple of cars in this, a number of cars. That will be Davidson, one of the TMA cars. That's Tyler McAllister. Gretchen Faust. Oh, Vince Freeze is in it as well. Ryan Griffin and Cody Lamas slowing down there. And, oh, that was a big wreck there. Both The Vision Sports Hondas are out, it looks like. Yeah, it was right here. It was just Bolton comes up the track there, trying to rejoin, and just, Vince Freeze, a main championship contender in this wreck here. That's not going to be good for Vince Freeze there, but big accident there for a number of drivers. We are on board with Vince Freeze now, and this is going to be a very interesting situation as Bolton comes up there. There you see Maya getting into it, and, well, there's Faust in it as well. Tough break. Sean Ard had the fastest pit stop out there, and he will lead the field back to the green. We've only got 6 laps in out of the 60-lapper here on the oval, and we will see what Ard can do. Ard has been very strong in this later part of the season, or before the shutdown took place. And here we go. Sean Ard leads the field to the green, and off we go. Down into turn number 1 again here. Daniel Bouchard should be quicker than Ard actually there. And now we got a lot of drivers. American 700 winner DJ Curtis back there as well. He is trying to cut his way through the field very quickly and possibly fight up there with Nick Pericles, who has now taken over the lead of the race. Another driver who's had no luck this year, should be fighting for the championship, but probably isn't. And, well, it depends on how the rest of the season goes once we get into these double, triple header. Heck, Daytona's going to be a triple header because they're going to use the backstretch short track for a race, and somebody's going to go home in that race because they can only fit 27 cars there, unless if they can manage to squeeze a 28th in that track. On the track now, down the back straightaway, there's a big gaggle of cars here behind Raymond Fisher. That's Lance Kelvin, his teammate Bobby Jones out of the race. Anthony Griffin falling back as well. That team, the Team Tim Taylor team, is falling backwards very quickly as well. And there's Noah Hart. He's trying to claw his way up the order here. Let's see if he can get his way up the grid by the end of this race. The battle so far in this restart has been between DJ Curtis and Sean Ard as they duke it out going back and forth around this track here. Going to be a very, very interesting battle here between these two. They've gone back and forth all day, but it looks like the Silver Speed car of Daniel Bouchard is really trying to pull Pericles away from the leading pack there. Those two. Possible Pericles retirement coming up here. We're not sure how that's going to play out, but ARCSOA is going into a more international approach next season with a much bigger season, keep in mind, so Pericles may not be on the grid next year. We're not sure about that, though, as there goes Curtis finally making a move around Ard. Eric Monaco also working his way up the grid. With this mixed-up running order, we've seen a lot of the faster cars start towards the back. I believe Nick Pericles was on the back row going into this race, so going to be interesting to watch. Here comes Ard once again on second place, man. DJ Curtis now with Eric Monaco now in tow. Another Toyota driver in tow there. Going to be interesting here as, a little bit of close racing there between Curtis and Monaco there. As they go on the backstretch, there's Vanderpesh as well there. And like I said, Cody Lamas is a huge lead in the points. Where is Lamas currently running is a good question here. He is all the way down to 12. So that's not where Lamas wants to be right now, to be honest with you. Especially with Vince Freeze's main championship rival out of the race. He would rather like to close this out quite quickly. Ryan Griffin, another major championship contender, is doing a lot better here, however, than Lamas here. But it's going to be very interesting because there is no double points race at Indianapolis anymore. It's going to be difficult now going forward here because it's going to be now down to Ryan Griffin trying to close back all those points on his own. Also, Vanderpesh is another driver that's going to need to start closing in quickly as well. And we still have that gaggle now for third as Sean Ard starts pulling away a little bit as Vanderpesh now is trying to get going here. Getting by DJ Curtis and Eric Monaco here. Vanderpesh has got to chase down Sean Ard for second position, though, as Nick Pericles has a big lead. He did this, though, at Texas and then blew up, so got to be something to watch here as the two Silver Speed cars are gone. But remember, Daniel Bouchard is a lap down, and I believe he's actually quicker than Pericles, so if he can get his lap back, that'll be something special, because he might be a car to watch fly through the field. Jesse Turner now is closing in this time now as, wow, looks like Jesse Turner might actually be one of the fastest cars on the track right now at the stage. Jesse Turner is doing a really good job kind of claw his way through this field here as looks like Daniel Bouchard just playing a really good friend here for Nick Pericles. Great teammate here, just clawing these lap cars out of his way here for him. Pericles has a massive lead right now. I don't think he's got anything on Jesse Turner. Oh, contact there between Zachary Fitzwater and Ryan Griffin back there. Ooh, that was a close call there. However, a debris caution would fly here on lap 25, and that would cycle the field back around, and that would actually give Daniel Bouchard, I believe, his lap back, as the pace car is only right there. So I think that will help Daniel Bouchard get one of his laps back here as he goes by there, and here comes Nick Pericles. This could be interesting here. As long as he doesn't have to pit, he should be good. And he doesn't, so, and pits aren't even open yet, I believe. Coming up towards 1 lap to the halfway mark, Nick Pericles leads this race over Noah Hart, who was very quick on pit road. That should be something very interesting to watch here as we go forward here. It's been a very kind of quiet race other than that caution on the start there. And, oh, Hart didn't get going at all there. Driver to watch is going to be Daniel Bouchard. Also, Cody Lamas with a very poor restart position. Very slow pit stop here. Of course, Bouchard is being held up behind Mitch Hobbs and Ty Silverspoon. Hobbs has actually looked pretty well in the TMA car. Keep that under wraps for a little bit here. As here comes Noah Hart and Jesse Turner by some of these very slow lap cars here. These lap cars are very, very slow, and they're holding up a lot of this pack here, and turn 2's been a trouble spot all day. So I'm interested to see, will this cause problems later in this race here with these drivers, with these lap cars battling each other in front of the field? 4 wide around Charlotte is not something to be reckoned with here, as thankfully, it looks like they're kind of sorting themselves out for once. Oh, Raymond Fisher into the side of Tyler McAllister up there. More 4 wide, almost 5 wide there. That's not going to end well if they keep trying that move. And Anthony Griffin isn't backing out of that. This is, oh, looks like McAllister almost did, and now we got 3 cars into the wall. That is Davidson, Griffith, and McAllister in the wall there, and that's going to be another caution on this race. Yeah, 4 wide just doesn't work here, and Lamas kind of gets into the side of Davidson and then sends him up into the 32 and the 87 there. But Griffith also could have backed out of this one here and just, yeah, can't help it if you're Anthony Griffith, but except if you would have backed out, you maybe would have forced that situation there. The 7 of DJ Curtis was one of the fastest cars out of the pit box, but he ran into Raymond Fisher leaving here and actually got out, I believe, a little bit in front of the Nick Pericles car here. But I don't know who's going to win off pit road here. Pericles had a really bad pit stop here. And the fastest, dominant car of the day so far is going to be way down the order behind the 2 Nismo Sports of Jesse Turner and Vanderpesh. Monaco's up there, Fitzwater's up there, and then Bouchard, who was a lap down for a while there, is also up there as well. Jesse Turner will lead the field back to the green here. Turner was one of the faster cars out there. Him and Pericles were duking it out for a while there. Pericles is, of course, restarting 7th back there. Now that you've got a lot of the fast cars at the front of the field now, this could get very dicey now with under half the race to go. Here we go. Green flag is back out, and away we go here. Very slow start for Faust there. And we're going to see who can get by. Doesn't look like Bouchard's going to be able to get by, and that's going to be the top 4 getting away maybe. Actually, maybe the top 3. I think it's Monaco and the two Nismo Sports there. As there goes, it looks like Fitzwater's going to try. Bouchard's going by on the inside. That's what you got to do. But you got to play these games kind of cautiously here going forward. But looks like you got cars just kind of dicing back here, trying to get through the field cleanly with each other. Don't get in too much trouble, everybody. Just handle it pretty easily here. You don't want to cause an accident to get yourself starting in the back. Also, we're looking at Jordan Presta because his teammate Zayden Davidson will also be starting from the rear of the field in tomorrow's Roval race because he didn't finish this race and has to go to a backup car for the next race. So that will be an interesting thing to watch as well. So keep that in mind going forward. As you can see, Vanderpesh has fallen down to 4th position here from 2nd as Fitzwater and Monaco have gotten by. The 2 TRD cars have gotten by, followed by the 2 Silver Speed cars who are trying to get through the order as quickly as possible here. As now it looks like the Nismo Sport of Vanderpesch is going to try and go by Fitzwater here. Only 20 to go in this race, so it's coming down to the nitty-gritty now. Meanwhile, Eric Monaco has caught Jesse Turner now. Also, Daniel Bouchard has clawed his way up to third position here. His teammate Pericles is kind of holding back a bit here, but does Bouchard have enough time to catch these 2 leaders, even if they race here? And it looks like they're going to, because here comes Monaco to the inside now, trying to get by the Jesse Turner car. Looks like he's going to be able to do that right here in a good showing right there. Good job there by Jesse Turner, or by Eric Monaco to go by Jesse Turner there. Lap cars could be a factor here with only 10 laps to go now in this race. You got Tyler McAllister, Gretchen Faust, and Ty Silverspoon here. Nearly door slams Faust into the wall. Don't want to do that to your teammate there, Ty. But here comes Monaco now, and Turner. They might have to deal with lap traffic by the end of this race here. They're going about 2 seconds a lap, about 1.5 seconds a lap quicker than these drivers in front of them. So, and that actually might help Daniel Bouchard close up with this pairing as well, if they have a difficult time getting through them. And here we go. There's Tyler McAllister, will be the first car for these drivers to deal with here. They are closing in very quickly on them. Daniel Bouchard is kind of falling off the pace of these 2 drivers here. And, looks like Ty Silverspoon with lots of problems with his car here. Looks like he might not, oh wow, what is wrong with Silverspoon? He looks like he's down a cylinder here. And oh boy, this does not look good for Silverspoon here. And this will be easy pickings for those 2 drivers here. What are they doing? Black flag him. Black flag the 3 car, because he is in danger out there right now. Although he's normally a danger out there, but he is even slower than he should be. Oh, he's maybe back up to a bit of speed now, but it's going to be more of a trouble for these back marker cars to deal with as well. So now here goes. They all go by Tyler McAllister pretty easy. Monaco does, and Turner does. And now they're going to have to deal with Gretchen Faust here. What are they going to do? It looks like Monaco's going to get by pretty cleanly here. Oh, crash in the back! That's Fitzwater in the wall! And we are under yellow flag, and I don't believe they're going to have time to get going again here. And I think it's going to be Eric Monaco winning this race now. I really don't think they're going to have the time to get going. Yeah, Silverspoon gets into the wall, comes off the wall, and well, Fitzwater's there. They go down the track there, and right there, around goes Silverspoon, and the caution flies because of it. And what is Jesse Turner and Nick Pericles doing? They are pitting when the race is probably going to be over. What are you doing? You had 2nd and 6th locked up. And, well, or 2nd and 5th actually locked up, and now you decide to pit. Not a smart move there, gentlemen. Not a smart move. At a snail's pace of 55 miles an hour, Eric Monaco is going to win the oval race here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. It is a very fantastic showing for Monaco here. I am not sure what Turner and Pericles were doing. They're going to finish 16th and 17th because of that. And that's going to put Daniel Bouchard in 2nd, Sean Arden 3rd, Vanderpesch 4th. He needs those points. 5th for Fitzwater, or 5th for Hart, 6th for Fitzwater. Even though he wrecked on that last caution, he's going to come across 6th and still beat Raymond Fisher and co. across the line, or back to the caution. So Fitzwater is going to come home 6th. Eric Monaco wins the race. Daniel Bouchard 2nd. 3rd goes to Sean Ard. 4th goes to Vanderpesch. 5th goes to Hart. 6th goes to Fitzwater. 7th goes to Fisher. 8th goes to Griffin. 9th goes to Curtis. 10th goes to Cole Wiener. 11th goes to Hoskin. 12th goes to Griffin. 13th to Presto, 14th to Hobbs, 15th to LaFerre-Ravine, 16th to Turner, 17th to Pericles, 18th to Lamas, 1 lap down for Cody Lamas. He had to pit, I believe, coming to the yellow there. 19th goes to Kelvin, 20th goes to Silverspoon, 21st goes to Faust, and 22nd goes to McAllister. So all those guys will be randomized. Then Davidson, Jones, Freeze, Bolt, Myatt, and Halleck will all start at the rear at the rover. Jordan Presto was randomly selected to be on the front row with Anthony Griffith up there. Also towards there is you've got Benoit Lothair-Irvine and Noah Hart. Noah Hart's probably going to be the best car out of that top 4 there. Cody Lamas and Daniel Bouchard are also up there. Lamas needs this after an unimpressive race at Charlotte there. We haven't calculated the points yet leaving Charlotte the whole weekend yet, but here we go. Green flag is out, and away we go down into turn 1 here of this 32-lap race here on the Roval, or the infield road course here, down into turn number 2. And this race could be a very, we're not sure how this race is going to play out here. We're not used to this kind of track. And remember, some of these cars have super speedway cars, and other ones were set up for road courses. So, ironically, the 2 cars back here, Halleck and Myatt, they were just trying to coast through the speedway race. They're set up for road course racing. So, it's going to be interesting to see how they handle this track here. As also the 2 Subarus back there as well were set up for road course racing, as well as Griffith and Presto are duking it out here. Down towards the next corner here. Presto and Griffith duking it out. Good move there by Anthony Griffith there to get the lead. However, we did have some calamity here on the first lap as Zachary Fitzwater gets into the wall. We'll take a look and see what happened to Ryan Griffin further up the track there, but that was also Benoit Lothair-Irvine. Benoit Lothair-Irvine originally picked up 2 balls there, one of which contained the pole there, and also had to put the higher one back because he accidentally grabbed 2. The 17 of Ryan Griffin would also get spun out here. Not what you want to see happen there as well, as Jesse Turner gets into the wall there. Also there, no, the 88 goes around after contact with Vince Freeze. And that's where Mitch Hobbs got all that damage there. He was smoking in the back there. Hobbs and probably Dale Cole Jr. will not be able to finish this race, and Hobbs will have to start at the rear at the first Daytona race of the Daytona triple header we're going to do next week, or for the next weekend that we race here. I don't know, will Cole be able to run? I don't know. I think Cole might be able to keep going, at least for the time being, but Hobbs will be starting last at the first of the Daytona weekend races. Meanwhile, Anthony Griffith is still leading this race here. Kind of a shock to see a Team Tim Taylor car at the front of the grid here. But that's the case. Anthony Griffith is really quick in that car, and Presto is actually having a hard time keeping up with him. Go through the field here. I'm trying to see if there's anybody that's running faster than him right now. I don't think so. We've got, I believe, Jack Halleck. He's got a really quick car there, but a lot of these cars are bogged down in traffic here. But will any of them have the time to catch up here? Oh, Daniel Bouchard had an oil leak and had to pit as well. So Bouchard's early race nightmares here at Charlotte have not ended. Also, Lance Calvin on pit road as well. Not a great start to the weekend, or not a great start to this race for him. And here comes Jordan Presto down pit road. He hit the wall there on the outside of one of the jersey barriers there. I believe it was coming off of that infield section going on into oval turn 1 there. You can see all the damage on the right side there. He will have to pit to get that repaired. So Jordan Presto from an amazing pit stop starting spot there. Also Vince Freeze coming in as well with a tire rub. Noah Hart and Cody Lamas have clear track to now catch the slower Anthony Griffith car. Although Griffith is running faster than both of them. Although not faster than the winner of the oval race, Eric Monaco. Could Eric Monaco pull off a Charlotte sweep? Raymond Fisher also came down pit road with similar right side damage to his car. All 3 of them clocked the wall there. This track does not take any prisoners, I've noticed. And Noah Hart and Cody Lamas are now trying to reel in Anthony Griffith now, and it looks like that is going to happen at this rate, because it looks like Noah Hart is doing his best to close in on him, and did a very good lap that time around. Lamas has been held up behind Hart's in Hart's dirty air, and it looks like Monaco has also been struggling a little bit there. Griffith, this is all going to, I think, happen around the same time, because Monaco is still faster than all 3 of them. Ard and Pericles are held up behind Benoit Lothair-Irvine there in 5th position. Great to see Lothair-Irvine this high up the grid here. Also, a little further back, DJ Curtis there, the American 700 winner, Jesse Turner, and Tyler McAllister in 10th. Great to see McAllister that high up the grid as well. Vanderpesch and Davidson are on pit road. Tough break for both of them. They both couple on the next lap as well. However, Anthony Griffin has not been phased by the faster cars behind him. He is just reeling off really quick lap times here, trying to hold them off here. Not as quick as he could, as he should be. He's doing about as best as that car can really do. That's not a very high-performing car there. But the rookie, Anthony Griffith, who's going to be fighting for Rookie of the Year next year, is doing an awesome job there trying to hold off the oncoming charge of Lamas and Hart. Lamas needs a good race today. Presto with more problems with his car. Looks like that is some pretty big problems with Presto's car. Tough break for Jordan Presto. He, of course, randomly drew the pole. Good on him. Here's Ryan Griffin battling with Tyler McAllister there. Griffin is trying to close in on trying to get as many points as he can, but with Lamas in the lead, that's going to be a problem today, I believe. Driver I'm watching is Eric Monaco. He won the oval race yesterday, and now he's going to try and do the Charlotte sweep here. And 100 points here is going to be impressive if he can pull that off, as Anthony Griffin has been caught by Noah Hart and Cody Lamas. How are these two cars going to deal with him, though, is a big question to watch here as we kind of meander around this course once more, the infield part of this course. And it's a very tricky track to get the hang of, and we're watching Anthony Griffith. I'm surprised Anthony Griffith's been up there that long, and 7th that late in this race is fantastic for him. Good on Anthony Griffith. Austin Silverspoon is in, and more problems for Vanderpesch. Vanderpesch has been on pit road a number of times with mechanical problems. It's incredibly hot today, and so we're thinking that there's a lot of mechanical problems today. Also, rear end damage, Dale Cole Jr. has been on and off pit road quite a number of times as well from that first lap contact he had. Anthony Griffin still holds off here. Here comes Lamas on the inside of Hart here. He's going to take advantage of Noah Hart here. Hart's not going to let him go, though, that easy. Noah Hart's one of the wily veterans of the series and is trying to hold him off here. Not going to happen, though, as Noah Hart... they're still battling here, and this is going to help Eric Monaco here. Eric Monaco needs to get in front of Cody Lamas to be a championship contender, and this could be something huge for him going forward. Noah Hart would be forced to the outside line there going around the oval corner here, and that's going to put Lamas down into second position here. And now actually Eric Monaco is now charging now to try and get Noah Hart here. And this is a very important battle here. As Monaco dives up the inside of the bus stop on the backstretch. That's what you've got to do if you're Noah Hart. And that's a great run here by Eric Monaco out of the corner there. Good showing there. Third place, Eric Monaco going for the Charlotte sweep. Tyler McAllister has pitted for tires, actually, so he is now a lap car holding up Monaco, Hart, and now Ard is on site now. It's kind of hard to pass around this track here, but Anthony Griffin, 9 laps into the race, even though he randomly selected himself onto the front row, we would have thought he'd be leading after 9 laps. I would have told you were nuts, but he's doing a great job in that 32 car. Problems for Raymond Fisher, and Raymond Fisher has a tire going down, and that's going to be a tough break for Fisher as he is going to bring it down pit road once again, and a lot of cars have had issues with this track. Two of the wily veterans of the sport, Kenny Myatt and DJ Curtis, are battling for the all-important 15th position. Not that it means much of anything anyway. Oh, that's a little bit of contact there. Here we go. Oh, DJ Curtis into the inside wall and back into the outside wall, and Curtis is going to be starting from the rear of the first Daytona race as well. So tough break for DJ Curtis. Cody Lamas now finally makes a dive on Anthony Griffith here, and this is going to be a move that they've been waiting for a bit here. Anthony Griffith finally loses that lead there, but what a showing by Anthony Griffith to lead 10 laps of this race here in that Team Tim Taylor car. I would have never expected that. Good on you, Anthony Griffith. Good on you. But now you got to chase down and hold off Eric Monaco, I believe. Jack Halleck's had an impressive rise from last on the grid to 8th, I believe he was, before he had to pick 4 tires and fuel here. These are scheduled pit stops, I believe, as there's Kenny Myatt, of course, I think, is coming in because he has damage from his incident here. We're waiting on to see if Cody Lamas is going to pit now as well. Obviously, no one in the championship wants to see Lamas win a race because as Lamas already has a huge points lead here. He already won on St. Pete, which is a temporary kind of circuit as it is. So St. Petersburg winner Cody Lamas looking to possibly steal another win here and add to his huge point lead as Vince Freeze, what was his main championship rival. He also has to worry about Ryan Griffin too. They have both had pretty poor races here in Charlotte. As here comes Griffin down pit road short pit as well. I don't think they can make it the whole way on another tank of gas and fuel, so, and another set of tires, so they're going to probably have to pit again. I'm wondering if the leaders are going to try and short pit a little bit here, or try and go long pit here, and try something here, because that's going to be something to watch here, as Cody Lamas has a pretty big lead here. However, Anthony Griffin, he might have been saving fuel for all we know. And actually, Griffin's being held up by Vanderpatch. If I ever said that Vanderpatch and a Nismo Sport would be holding up a Team Taylor car, that's another thing that I'd be shocked about. But he is being held up by Vanderpatch here and losing touch with race leader Lamas. That's not what anybody wants to see, as Cody Lamas get a big lead. And Griffith is holding up Eric Monaco here, but keep in mind, that's for position. So Monaco is trying his best. Presto got the ball on the other side of that wall there. But Eric Monaco has to get by him if he's going to have any shot to take down Cody Lamas here. Race leader Lamas brings it down pit road, and all the leaders are coming together on 14 here. That would put you only to 28, so that's not going to be enough, actually, to make it, I don't think, the rest of the way, unless there's some big fuel-saving runs here. And I don't know what fuel numbers everyone's getting, so could be interesting. And the good news story keeps on giving as Cody Lamas beats, as Anthony Griffith beats Lamas out of the pits here. Where is Eric Monaco? Had a horrific pit stop there. But I think Anthony Griffith just cycled himself back into the lead as Cody Lamas had a really bad pit stop there. So now he's going to have to get by another car there. I think that's actually Nick Pericles in third with Noah Hart fourth. Pericles with a flying pit stop there. As we approach halfway, is how is Lamas going to be able to get by Anthony Griffith, who has been the shock hero of this Roval race? Anthony Griffith is doing a great job today. Hart now gets by the lap car of Davidson. Davidson's had a number of issues all day here. And now Hart's got to do his best to chase down Pericles, Griffith, and Lamas here. And I know we know Lamas has the faster car, but Anthony Griffith just holding him off is an impressive showing here. Looks like right here is where Lamas is probably going to get him here. Although Griffith holds the outside pretty easily there. This is not a place you want to make a move if you're Cody Lamas, because I've seen a lot of cars get stuck side by side through this section of track here. And actually, look at Griffith in the underpowered Mustang is doing his best here to hold off Lamas here, and it's actually bringing Nick Pericles onto the fray here. Look at Anthony Griffith on the outside. He's not going to be able to keep it because he has to go around the outside of the oval here. And that's always a bad sign for you here. But, wow, that really brought Pericles close on this battle as well. And Lamas only, he can't get mad at that because that's fourth position there. That's fourth position, and something must have stayed out. Jesse Turner, did he pit? It's a good question, because if he didn't pit, Jesse Turner... And he's pitting now. So there went that idea. But now Cody Lamas will cycle into the lead of the race here. And Pericles now has to find a way around Anthony Griffith. And Pericles is struggling to figure that out here as Cody Lamas is getting away, as Anthony Griffith is doing, again, an amazing job holding him up there. And here comes the two Action Terra cars. I couldn't think of it. Of Sean Ard and Noah Hart back up to the scene here. Daniel Bouchard's a lap down. Also, Eric Monaco thought he could get the Charlotte sweep there, had a miserable pit stop, and isn't going to get the Charlotte sweep now. And Benoit Laferravine up to 7th. And Lance Calvin in the pits in 8th. They're short pitting here because I don't think anybody can make it again. Here comes Lamas down pit road. He is short pitting now. And Anthony Griffith is leading this event here. Where's the one car of Pericles? Pericles is way down the order, actually. He already pitted. So now Anthony Griffith is leading because Lamas had to pit. This shouldn't be that long of a pit stop if you ask me because, well, it's only going to be for, I think, left side tires and fuel here. Shouldn't be long, but they got to get that car home. And is Anthony Griffith going to try and stretch the distance is a good question here. Can he stretch the distance? He's been slower, so he's been getting less fuel mileage, but he might be able to do it. Griffith does not pit. Will Hart pit in 2nd? No. Will Ard pit in 3rd? No. Pericles, we thought he pitted, but he didn't pit. He actually fell behind the 2 action cars. The tough breaks of Pericles. And Monaco now is setting blisteringly fast lap times, trying to get back to the lead group. Lamas now is down in 11th position now. However, all the cars in front of him we don't think can make it to the end. Again, there's Zachary Fitzwater here. That was possibly a great strategy call for Lamas, unless everybody in front starts going into max fuel save mode, which doesn't look like is the case right now, but we'll see how this turns out for them. Noah Hart is really closing in on Anthony Griffith. Anthony Griffith, I believe, is going to try and do a fuel mileage race here. With only about 10 to go, you can see Lamas in the background there going around the bus stop. That's the amount of time it takes on pit road here, or at least it took Lamas on pit road here. We think Griffith might be trying to go for it here. And if he can make it, this would be the upset of the season if Griffith can make it. Ty Silverspoon would lose a tire in the middle of the corner here and crash the car into the wall there. And Ty Silverspoon would fall out of the race. Tough break. Noah Hart has caught Anthony Griffith now here at the Charlotte Roval. And Hart now, we don't think he can make it on fuel. It's going to be interesting. Will Griffith fight him? Or will Griffith try and fight here? Or is he just going to let him go? That is a question I think that is on everybody's mind now. Will Griffith fight? And it looks like he's going to try to do so. That might not be good if you're going for a fuel mileage run here. He's almost a full second slower than Noah Hart, so I think they're trying it. And what this is doing is bringing Sean Ard, who is now on fuel save mode, right up to them. Here comes Hart up the outside of the exit of the bus stop, inside of the oval turns 3 and 4, and Hart is going to get the spot here. Hart, we don't believe, is doing a fuel save run, though, but he would have to really start saving gas. But he is the master of fuel saving. I don't call him Mr. Fuel for nothing here. As Noah Hart now, Griffith's going to fight back, I think, here, because Hart did not get a good chicane there. And now they got to deal with Raymond Fisher up there, who's been on the pit road more times than we can count. Where is Cody Lamas in all of this? We believe he has newer tires, obviously. He's been doing 118.5s, but he is stuck in traffic behind Vince Freeze, Jesse Turner, the slow car Dale Cole Jr. Where's Ryan Griffin of all this? Way down in 16th, not a factor in it. He was, of course, a big championship contender coming into this race. Griffith now is fighting with Sean Ard, and Ard is doing fuel save modes here, so I don't know now if any of these guys can make it. If one of them can make it, I don't know. It's going to be one of those races where we're unsure about what's going to happen. We had an accident now. This is Cody Lamas is getting very annoyed with his teammate, spins him around, and he is going to go up and over here by the Kelvin car. And this was not good by his teammate here, and this is a championship contender driver of Vince Freeze, and that's not how you deal with it there. And now Lamas, who we think was the first car that could definitely make it, has a lot of right side damage now. Ooh, that could be a factor in this race. A big factor. Can Noah Hart make it on gas? He's doing 119s, and will that be enough to get him home? He did push quite a lot there. Griffith's doing 121s, though, along with Ard, so this is definitely a fuel mileage race for these drivers back here. And are they... What's going to happen with Lamas as well is a good question. Noah Hart now coming to lap 28 here. Is he going to pit? He is low on the track here. Stays out, though. Ard gets by Griffith, and that could be big if Ard can make it on gas. If Hart can't make it on gas, that's the battle for the win here if these three can. Because Hart's just setting lap times that are absolutely crazy right now compared to them. And Griffith just got past for second there. And now Griffith's got to hold off Pericles here, but Griffith did hold up more, save more gas than these drivers did. So if they can't make it, Griffith could still be a factor to win this race. Here comes Noah Hart down pit road. Action Terra car number 1 pitting. Ard to the lead of the race. Sean Ard is your leader of this race now. And Ard has never won an ARCSOA Elite Series race. We knew Hart probably wasn't going to make it, and he has to pit with a handful of laps to go. But can Ard, Griffith, and Pericles make it? And if not, can Monaco make it? Monaco's been doing 122s consistently here. Monaco's trying to make it to still do the Charlotte sweep. Looking for who's next. It looks like it's going to be Jeff Bolton a long way down the order here. And look at Cody Lamas, who's been held up in traffic all day. It looks like Noah Hart by a mile is going to get out in front of Lamas. Lamas is not going to win this race. No matter what happens, Lamas isn't going to win it. Too far down the order, lost too much track position here. Ard is now setting up a gap here. Can Ard make it is a question here that I don't know. Can Ard make it? Ard cannot make it. He is pitting. And Griffith is pitting. Pericles is pitting. Oh dear, here comes Monaco in. Okay, now it's a pit stop battle here. Because now everybody's got a pit here. Here comes Noah Hart. He is in turns. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Hart is doing very, very well here. Hart is going to win this race, I think. Because Hart is coming out of the chicane here, or coming out of the turn 1 here, and they're not anywhere near him. Ard comes out second, it looks like. No, Calvin's not on the lead lap here. Ard's going to come out second. That must have been a really quick stop there by Hart. And Noah Hart now is the leader of the race, and I believe everybody that had a shot to win it has pitted now. And Noah Hart, the Georgia native, is doing his best to win this race. Pericles did get by Anthony Griffin there on that outlap there. I believe he actually maybe beat him off pit road. No, he did not beat him off pit road. I apologize. He actually passed him there. But Noah Hart now doing a pretty good job masterfully knowing that no one was going to be able to make it. He did a good job pulling a good gap there on Ard. Pericles is in third with Griffith in fourth. It's a shame that Griffith isn't going to get a podium in this race after masterfully showing his worth here on the track here. Eric Monaco fifth. Sixth is going to be Cody Lamas so far if they keep running in this order. So that's going to be a disappointing result for Lamas there as Monaco's still going to get points on him. Daniel Bouchard made a mess of this one as he slid wide into the wall and did what Ty Silverspoon did when he lost his tire, but we don't think Bouchard lost the tire that time. The tough break for Bouchard. Coming to the white flag, Eric Monaco for fifth would blow up the motor. And that could have championship implications right there. He won the oval race there, was going to get Lamas there. And now isn't going to get Lamas now as he is going to start from the rear of the first Daytona race as well. But this has been a day of Noah Hart. Hart now, one of the wily veterans of this series, is going to get another win in it. Here he comes off of the final two oval corners here. He's got to get through the road course section again here. Another infield chicane here. Down to the chicane for the final time. Noah Hart is going to win this race here in a pit strategy showdown here at the Charlotte Roval. It's a 1-2 for Action Terra as Ard comes home second, Pericles third, Griffith fourth. Lamas 5th, and it looks like it's going to be Bobby Jones coming across the line in 6th as long as he can get through the chicane cleanly for the last time. Also, good showing by Jack Halleck coming from last on the grid here to come across the line 7th, as that's going to update and put Bobby Jones in 6th and Halleck 7th. So the following cars will not finish the race, or will be, Noah Hart, Sean R., Nick Pericles, these are the finishing order. So Noah Hart, Sean R., Nick Pericles, Anthony Griffith comes home 4th after stunning the field by leading the majority of the race. I think he led the most laps in the race. Cody Lamas 5th, Bobby Jones 6th, Jack Halleck 7th, Ryan Griffin 8th. 9th goes to Benoit Latheravine, 10th goes to Bolton, 11th goes to Faust, 12th goes to Turner, 13th goes to Myatt, 14th to Fitzwater, 15th and 16th are going to go to Monaco and Oskin. However, they're going to be starting from the back in the next race at Daytona, the first Daytona race there. Calvin's 17th. He will not be starting in the back. He is going forward here because he actually came across the line at the end of the race. 18th goes to Vanderpesch, 19th goes to McAllister, 20th to Fisher, and then these other drivers will not be running either. They will be running, but they will not be starting in the randomizers. They're going in the back. That would be Davidson, Bouchard, Cole Jr., Freeze, Presto, Silverspoon, Curtis, and Hobbs will be starting in the back. With that being said, let's take a look at your points now that we have congratulated Noah Hart on his Roval victory. So, leaving Charlotte on the driver points, we have Cody Lamas with 265, but his lead is shrinking as Ryan Griffin and Eric Monaco are really closing in now as we go into Daytona. Christian Vanderpesch there on 196. All the way down, you got Vince Freeze, Nick Pericles, Noah Hart, Matty Myatt. Matty Myatt obviously isn't going to win. Kenny Myatt's on 141. Lance Calvin on 139. Sean Ard on 137. Jones, 133. Curtis, Turner, Bouchard, Halleck, Hobbs, Davidson, Cole Jr., Perkins, Presto, Oskin, Fitzwater, Mashahashi, Fisher, Latheravine, Faust, Bolton, Randolph, Griffith, Fordale, and then you get into the cars that are mathematically eligible. You have 250-point shot here. You got 250 points. If you sweep the rest of them, you can get 250 points. These drivers are all mathematically ineligible. That would be Campana, Orman, Austin, Silverspoon, Dormitory, Tauger, and Shepard. None of them started. So we're going into Daytona, and we're running the Daytona short track first. So that's going to be something very interesting to watch here, because one car will not start the race, I believe. One car will not start. Who that might be, I don't know. That being said, we will see you at the Daytona. Oh, wait, we got to do Constructor's title. Sorry about that. All right, so leaving the rounds of Charlotte, we have DNC on 474. Ford Performance Technology really closing in on 402 with Toyota on 375. Nismo Sport, Action Terra. You've got all the way down here. Action Terra did really well because they got a 1-2 over at Charlotte at the Roval. Action Terra jumps over Silver Speed. All these teams that actually have points have a mathematical shot at this, as all the teams that attempted the American 700 that don't really have a chance. Oh, and Tyler McAllister's team is mathematically eliminated, but they haven't scored a point yet. So you have to have a point, or well, it's more than that really, but you had to have at least scored something up to this point to have a mathematical shot at it. But that's if you get 85s in the next 3 races. In the next 5 races, and I don't think that's going to happen, to say the least. We're off to Daytona for the Battle of the Beach short track next, and then we go to the road course, and then the Super Speedway. And then we are on to the 2 Georgia tracks that are across the street from each other with Linear, and then ending the season where we started at Road Atlanta. It's been a very difficult time with the pandemic, but we are making ourselves deal with it here at the ARCSOA Elite Series. So until next time, so long.